there.
Potato wife.
Yeah,
Don't
why are you
anything at
doing
Carrie?
Hey,
She's a
hello
beautiful.
there, stranger. I see you've wandered down a dark alley and have found yourself alone. But don't fret. Your friend here, Aaron, your master of cemeteries, will guide you to a land of dark delights. That land's name is Nightfall! Ah! Welcome! I've tricked you into my theater of shadows and specters, a true opera of skeletons and ghouls. Well, one ghoul in particular.
And then
But
ghouls.
Spelled differently.
spelled
Legally
differently.
distinct.
Shout out.
Spelled with 2 U's, which I didn't know up until last session. But it doesn't matter because in any performance, the director is merely the assuager of the audience's intent into our story. He would not be able to do his dark duty without his players. And his players are just that. The 5 main characters that we shall watch trod the boards in this great stage play. And Aaron would like to make a formal announcement about the hero point.
I'll kill you.
About the hero point.
I looked it up. I looked it up. He said every session. Those were the exact words he used.
Miscommunication or
Sound like lies to me.
kind of
Maybe just like fibbery,
a kind of
tomfoolery,
let
misdirect.
me Fuck, they missed it because I hit a button. Hey, stop shooting me! Stop shooting! Get out of here! Get out of here! They can't even see you! Be gone! Be gone, woman! Get me in! Get me in! No! I'd like to address the concerns of our audience about this.
So would I.
Point. I have decided, generous God that I am, to give you a chance to still earn a hero point, but so not to flood the market of hero points, so that the juicy stakes for our dark powers don't go away. So I've made a slight adjustment. Okay, here's where I get the fuck out of here. Kinsey gets no hero point.
That's fine. Worth it.
Can I give her mine for that?
No, no, not at all.
You said we could share.
I highly
And
recommend.
I'll keep that for now, but I might change my mind on that too.
Everyone trying to be
that's
cute.
what I can
JK's
do.
trying to take a picture of us.
What are we
I'm
talking about?
posting on the story. The people must know.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
I'm being a
gosh.
troll. Continue.
I also never got the window to come back through.
I highly recommend
I'm
Nerf
closing down
guns
Foundry,
for any
I'm reopening
relationship.
it.
Just thought people.
There is a little shit at Scarborough who anytime I walk by has like a Orby shooter. Every time I walk by, I'm having to like fucking duck and dodge.
Hell yeah.
Because I know there's gonna be an Orby incoming.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
oh, you
I
get
mean,
bored
he's checking
sometimes.
your dexterity check. Yes, get back into Foundry.
Oh, I'm not in
something's
Foundry.
going on with OBS. It's not picking it up.
Do you know what I love, team? I love when all of our technology fails all at once at the same time.
I don't.
Everything failing everywhere all at once.
My computer is just so old. Like, she's struggling. She doesn't need this.
Girl, I feel you. Every
And there it
time
is.
my
It's
computer
back.
lasts another month, I'm grateful.
Hooray!
Everyone's welcome. I fixed it because I am a genius. Now back to my announcement. Due to the scandal behind the hero point, I am willing and able to bring back this hero point. But as we know, as we're all about to introduce ourselves, here's my compromise on the introductory hero point. One, I want to include chat, as chat is our beautiful audience, and they deserve a participation in our dark affairs. So just as everybody gets a new hero point today, chat, I will also give you a hero point. And you can use that at your discretion. I'll describe that in a moment. For our introductions today, I'll be rolling a D6. 3. Perfect. So for today, we will do our introductions. And we will try not to talk over our shelves. And if you are the third person to introduce yourself, and we get through the introduction without talking over, that third person will get the hero point today. So, without any further ado, and in no personal order, why don't my anti-heroes introduce themselves?
Hi, hello, hola. I'm Remy. I also play Glint.
Perfect. The anticipation is killing me.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm John.
Yes!
Is it fucked up if I'm just glad it wasn't me?
I'm
John,
fine.
John,
Hi.
look at me. Not in Twitch, but in the video. Ready? We got to rock, paper, scissors it. Ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3, go. What'd you got? I got scissors.
Scissors. All right.
God damn
right.
it, John. 1, 2, go.
All
You
right.
win. You first, buddy.
Hi, I'm John. I'll be playing Ruben Groot tonight. I ruin everything, as you can see. Also, I will be passing it over to my friend, the nun. The nun.
That's me.
The
I'm
nun.
sorry. I'm still trying to get Foundry up.
Enter Arania. I'm the stage manager.
I'm still trying to get
Enter
Foundry up. I'm so sorry.
Find a better way to do this.
are
You can't call me the nun. I forget I'm even wearing this.
What if we just
just
went around every time the same?
I was gonna
direction?
say we fucked up the pattern. John has gone first, like I think 3 weeks in a row, and then bounced it, and we didn't do that, and then we fucked it up. So it's fine. Hi, I'm Kinsey, also known as the Seacat. Meow. You can find us on the social medias like the Tick That Talks and the Tube That Is You. Cool. Who's next?
Hi, I'm JK. I'm playing Corwin.
Hi, JK.
Remy's gone. Sorry, that was really dramatic. He
That
didn't
was
die.
really
He's just out of stream. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me?
Do you want some
Mika
soju?
cares so deeply about her friends.
I just miss our friend. It's not the same. The family
He was
isn't
with
complete.
us.
We need him.
Mika, Remy hasn't been with us since the accident 7 years ago.
Still hear him sometimes.
I actually don't know where Remy is. Anyway. Well, fantastic. No hero point is awarded today, but that's fine. Chat has a hero point. So everybody in chat, don't worry. Even though our heroes didn't pull it together for today, they'll have many chances on future episode. And of course, everyone still has one hero point that they can use. They can re-roll one dice and take the second result. He's dead serious about getting a hero point. Hi, friends. Hi, Fidela. So I'm glad you're here, Fidela. Here's how this works. Throughout the game, if the players need that hero point, welcome back, Remy. And actually, this kind of comes from some cool lore stuff. Did you guys know that there is a god of hero points?
Is it you, Aaron?
No, it's not me.
Oh, okay.
Their name is
Are you sure?
Kahat.
Did you just make it up?
So I put it in the chat. Their name is
Oh
Kahat.
my God. God.
Kahat.
Okay.
If you are in dire need of salvation, in theme with this game, you can seek the dark power of Kahat. Kahat, you can use your hero point wherever you like. I will turn to you. I will ask you to put the name of the character you want to give the hero point to. Everybody messages, and then based off of how many names I see, I will see who deserves a hero point. Understood? Great.
E.
And the last opportunity to earn an extra hero point. True Potato Wife is actually the god of hero points. Oh, wow.
Then me and Kenzie are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
gonna
I
be-
would say that
Probably
True
John-
Carrie
Probably
is
John too.
No.
if you were the most biased
No.
person in chat right now, if you were clearly didn't have the biggest bias, does everybody in Kahat get a hero point? No, Kahat has one hero point that they can, using their hive mind, pool their power to give it to one person.
That
So,
can't be a deity's name because that's like what you do when you're trying to tell a friend that a hot person just showed up, but you're covering it with a cough. You're like, hot.
6 o'clock. Hot. Blonde. By the bars. Yes, we do love you so much. We do.
That
Last
depends on if John ate the rest of the ice cream. Real queen.
Oh goddamn, John! Don't fuck this up for you.
Yeah,
Fuck
see,
this up for
Aaron,
you,
Aaron,
boy.
keep talking right now.
Got it. The last opportunity to earn a hero point comes in the form of the recap, which, Remy, let's be clear. You are the champion of this hero point. Kinsey has done it a few times before. But
Oh,
let
No.
for an extra hero point, we would like to do a brief recap of what happened last session.
I feel like Remy or I could do it. But does anyone else want a chance?
I'm looking at the pain in Corwin's face, like right now.
I remember, buddy, same. I remember the cliff notes of what we did.
That's perfect. I can do Cliff Notes. Cliff
Nope.
Notes are worth a hero point.
You don't want that. It won't
I
get us a
remember the
hero point.
traumatic parts.
But I can
Well,
try
let's
if you
go.
want.
Come on, baby.
You want me to try?
Do it.
Okay. We went to a library. We talked to somebody at the beginning, and we fought them. We were trying to convince everyone to be on our side, and the first person, it didn't go so good. So we
Yeah.
fought them. We fucked their shit up, and then
Mhm.
we talked to another person, and they were not chill, but like not disagreeable. And then we talked to Peggy with a peg leg, and I loved her, but she didn't love us at first. But then I think we kind of came to an agreement, and it
Yeah.
seemed like we were trying to be like, yes, we're on your side, and she was like, but I don't believe you.
Yeah.
And that's what I remember from the last
Okay.
session.
And then Remy was like, that's what I
it's true.
Okay, great. Okay, I'll work with you. Then can I give you some prompting and then see if I can pull some more out of your long-term memory?
You can do it.
I swear to God, when you guys say it, I remember it, but
Right.
I don't control the remember.
Perfect. So
I
just
don't control the remember. It's the greatest thing.
perfect.
I've ever
Okay,
heard.
so there was a man in a mask that accosted you when you first walked in, and his name was
A boy in the mask.
the Hierophant.
The Hierophant.
And
That's
he
what-
is in control of what?
Hierophant thing.
Great. So I'll move on from that.
One of the cults.
The first
I'm
person
sorry, I'm
to
just
walk-
scrolling now.
No, JK said it.
What did you say,
What?
JK?
One of the, he's in control of one of the cults.
The
factions.
traditionalist.
And he's kind of in control of all of the
Remy?
cults right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remy, God, we know you're so smart.
I'm
You-
sorry.
say-
I'm
I'll just-
trying to help.
I'll just mouth things out to you guys when I know the answer.
I don't know. I was
Sorry, I'll
just
start
wondering.
looking at you and Remy.
Okay. So he controls basically the whole cult, and the whole cult has splintered schismed into 3 factions. You fucked up the first faction, which was involved with no longer with the cult of personality around the Dark Lord, but Glenn, the Zealots.
The Zealots. What
Yeah,
about
what was that cult all about?
worshipping Mouthass?
Malphas, the demon,
Malphas.
the lieutenant, the preparer of Absalom.
He's got a mouth
and they
that
were
might as
bringing
well
a
be an
bunch
ass.
of weapons, and you saw a bunch of swords and shields and spears. And he was preparing for something, and diplomacy happened. There's like a maybe we can common enemy this, but as many dark factions have experienced, you ended up beating the shit out of them, which was great. Then met Peggy. That was perfect, Mika. You did it perfect. But there was the final group you talked to, which Kinsey already pointed out, who is the
Oh yeah, that
What did I
rude
say?
lady.
yes, who is the rude lady, and which faction in the cult was she a
The
part of?
snooty lady.
Traditional.
What?
You passed the talking stick away from Carrie. Our week sucked. There was this new. The Blasphemers is a correct name, but not for this
But
faction.
not these are
That
the
was Peggy.
traditionalists.
Yeah,
Peggy is the
Peggy.
blasphemers.
Oh, see, I thought you were talking about Peggy still.
no, no.
No, that was Peggy.
We
you
moved on from Peggy.
Mika basically nailed that one. And then lastly, so the traditionalists are the last faction you guys are talking to, and you were speaking to the sort of enforcer for the Hierophant, and her name is
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, her name is Cunt Nugget. But I know that she has another name.
It started with a
Contrarian
C, so I'll give
It did
you
start with a C.
the
Let me check
custodian.
my
Custodian.
note envelope because I'm sure I wrote it down.
Cordelia, Chloe, Clementine,
Yeah.
Christoph. Weird
no,
to be a
Princess
girl,
Prussia.
but who am I to judge?
Hey, it's 1402, you know? Oh, it's 2402, technically. I just want to see if he has it in his notes.
Do, 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 do. Do.
I mean, do you just take really good notes, or do you remember all this?
No,
by yourself?
I remember oddly specific things because I promise you my actual notes are all over the fucking place.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
take notes. I rely only on what I
See,
can remember.
I wrote Peggy's
I have
name
the
down,
same
which
brain.
is crazy because Peggy is such an easy name to remember.
I didn't actually remember
remember
Peggy's
her
name,
name.
which is sad because she does have a peg leg, doesn't she?
Yeah,
So
she does.
very
Why I
easy
remember
name.
her name
Mm.
was to her. He was like, "There's a lady with a peg leg," and I was like, "It's gonna be awkward if it's the wrong person. If this is like not Peggy and we assume
Yep.
it is."
I was thinking about that too as soon as you brought it up. I was like, ooh, maybe I just change how Peggy looks right now just to fuck with him. But I decided not to. Her name is the Custodian. She's the Custodian, right? She's
Oh.
the enforcer.
That starts with a T, not a
That's gonna
C.
be like my 50th guess.
Oh, eat my whole butt. Lick both my cheeks. So
I did
her-
bite her, and that's where we ended.
Yes, and so her challenge.
Is that consensual?
No.
So let me
don't
set up
think
the
we
scene.
do it.
Let me set up the scene. The Custodian, looking in fearlessly into each of your eyes, says, "You need to figure out what exactly you want to do with this kingdom, instead of limping along with this laissez-faire attitude, because it'll get you nowhere." We watch as fangs grow out of Arania's mouth, and she latches on to the Custodian's arm as she brings up to block it. You get a couple pulls of blood before you watch the Custodian push you off and shake her down. You see this red kind of like line of blood starts trickling down her hand. And then she looks up at you and she says, "Great. That's what I'm talking about. Now, let's discuss how we're going to kill the Hierophant."
I feel like we missed a step.
She just wanted to prove that we had, I don't know, gusto, drive, passion, if you will, and
Teeth.
Ambition.
Yeah, so
Ambition
Right.
is
And then we moved over to a coup within a religious group.
I would assume it went straight to a coup because I'm assuming the Hierophant isn't just gonna like come around.
exactly a wise estimation, especially if you consider how long he's lived.
Has he been around since the fall of the Dark Lord?
That's at least what he claims. I have known him as the leader of our cult here in the Black Library ever since I joined the cult, which was decades ago. He was there before the last Custodian, whom I killed to take this position, and most likely the Custodian before that. And most likely, if things continue as they are, I will be dead, and yet the Hierophant will remain.
So what is he, like a lich?
Hard to tell. He obviously keeps to himself. He's claimed the upper floors of the library essentially all to himself, and he's powerful enough to keep it. Which is why I'm also pretty sure your friend that you came in with, the strange little rat man, that you... yes, whatever. Most like that. Most likely the Hierophant has either killed him or bent him to his will.
Both of those are unlikely, but whatever you think.
You have faith in this subject.
He successfully avoided being murdered by a
Death
scary Death Knight. so I believe in his ability to not get murdered by the Hierophant.
That is fair.
He does also have this like weird like trauma bond with this cult though, so we might actually want to go check on him.
That is actually very much not uncommon within the cult. So,
I mean, yeah, that is not uncommon in cults.
can I say, talking about the Hierophant makes me thirsty. That's why whenever I get a little bit thirsty, I choose a nice, refreshing
Aaron,
Arizona green tea.
Aaron, I swear to God.
The official drink of the cult of the Black Regalia.
No, it is not.
Arizona green tea.
First
Take your dark.
Where's
actual-
Arizona?
My first actual official act as a Dark Lord is I will now be banning Arizona teas from the kingdom.
But they refuse to raise their prices. Sorry.
No.
No, we like them. I mean, it's probably still really bad for us, but we like them.
No, I understand.
Aaron made such a serious campaign, and we continue to be so silly, and it cracks me
He
the
just
fuck up.
made a fucking pretend.
He's not serious.
He made a serious campaign, says Mika.
No, he's not serious. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
We're finding the peaks and valleys. We're finding the peaks and valleys. We ended very seriously. You know?
Says the biggest goober in the group.
Uh,
Our
uh,
goober in chief, if you will.
my fellow Americans, your goober in chief. Back when the
Oh,
impressions of the president weren't a nightmare. Anywho's,
Nightmare.
ambition was the quality I was searching to pull out of you five. A quality you lacked almost in its entirety when you first approached the Hierophant. I'm glad to see it is. What
This
is?
camera's making me nuts.
I see we're having a slight moment of Vatism here. The camera
Wasn't right.
did not fit my face properly. It's all right. We thank Kinsey because it is objectively better now.
The tism in this group? Never.
No.
Pshaw, my dear. ADHD and the tism? Nary, not in this group.
Is there anybody that's not?
Officer, please. This is my first ADHD. I'm good to drive home.
Bless you for hurting cats all day, buddy.
No, it's okay. Because I don't have the tism, but I do have to microdose meth to keep my ADHD under control. Can I say that
that's
on
what-
Twitch?
My question was going to be, does anybody
Okay.
in this
I
group
feel like
have
you can.
autism or ADHD? So actually, the answer is
gotcha.
still no.
Or the
Hashtag
Or that
figuring out you're
combo.
unmedicated the first time you try cocaine.
Hashtag
You're
no.
like, oh my god, I can't wait to. I can do my homework right now.
Sorry for my high pitched laugh.
Did we have that experience too?
My goodness.
Do not
John
out
is
yourself.
so concerned. He's like, my wife is a doctor. Do we need to talk?
And we pitch back into the conversation with the custodian.
that bitch.
She's looking at the five of you and she says, "It is the first great quality, it's the first edict of the Dark Lord. Ambition, above all else. Ambition is a sacred right. It's what makes us grow stronger, go better, and through that strength, we are able to determine our own destinies. This is the first lesson the Dark Lord taught us."
Yeah, honestly, I don't give a fuck. You were just really annoying, and I was hungry.
Your base desires will serve in lieu of true philosophy.
Glint makes a footnote in the Book of Shadows.
Ever still, let's get on to the conversation at hand. The Hierophant stands in both of our ways if we wish to rise above in the cult. Through ambition, I am willing to ally myself with you. However, his traditional cultists, whom he has wrapped around his fingers, will be a little bit more harder to convince. You see, I, as his enforcer, have applied his laws here in the cult for a very long time. While I have some close supporters. I haven't made my move due to his iron fist that he has clenched around them. This group seems to favor their, how should I say, scholarly pursuit of the Dark Lord's wisdom. They are the ones who set up the exhibits earlier in the Grand Hall of the library. I believe you'll have to prove to them that your understanding of the Dark Lord supports you as his inheritors.
What do you mean by that?
Simply, they dispute you as the next in line to the Dark Lord's throne. So if you can convince them that you are the next step in his grand plan, then their zealotry, their idolatry, could become your idolatry. Does that make more sense?
Is there a way we could do that, like, non-violently?
Of
Because
course.
he seemed pretty unchill.
Indeed. He is unchill. Yes. There are places in here, more altars to the Dark Lord, to his once earthly appearance here in Mirian's Hold, or now Ruined City. Is it still bad? What?
It's not bad. I just
Am
want
I growing taller?
Yeah. That's good.
Gay.
Gay. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Thanks, Red Hero. Yes, there is literature abound for you to dig into the Dark Lord's memoirs here. Most of it is, well, let's be honest, most of it's fanfic, but there is some wisdom that is left over. Perhaps you can glean some of it, and you can use it in your philosophical debate.
Is that what we're
Also,
doing?
excuse me?
Are you suggesting we, like, trick them? Are we, like, being, like, politicians and we're trying to, like, put on a front? Is that what you're... I just want to be clear.
D,
that-
all of the above, whether through force, coercion,
Ugh.
bluff, or diplomacy. Any of
Okay,
your
I like
options.
those last two.
Your options are open to you, and it'll be elucidating for me to see how you handle it.
Okay, so if we give them a direction, even if the direction is with love and diplomacy, you're chill with that?
The Dark Lord rose to the power he did, not just through brutality, but because he manipulated his situation to give a chance for effective brutality. In this, coercion is just as strong as a knife blade.
I
And
just think
also,
that...
we can be ready for murder should that not pan out.
Oh,
Exactly.
you're very ready to jump to that.
I
I
am a
vote for the
little
murder.
better.
Oh, cool.
I
You're
like
still
murder
with us.
too, but I would like
Yes.
Let's
life
read for
touches
mur-
before we murder again if we have time.
Okay,
Can
so
I-
it's 2 for murder and
Mariah,
2
Glint,
for not
Ruben.
murder?
No. Let me just be clear. I am here for not murder.
Okay.
But I will absolutely 100% kill if we must.
Can I ask you a question, Kinsey?
Yeah, what's up?
When Arania is saying this right now in this moment, after having drank some blood, how does she feel about that statement? Is it influenced by anything?
Maybe.
Ruben, Sarai, and Glint, can I give you each get a perception check? I would give a perception check to Corwin, but not to Ghoul because I don't think he cares. I don't think that's fair. Is that fair, JK?
That's fair.
Can
I don't
you
give a
unfreeze the
He said,
game?
I don't give up.
Oh, please, everyone be quiet so Ghoul can say, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit.
10 out of 10. God, we should use that for like a reaction or something. God,
Honestly, Ghoul has the best. JK in general has the best reaction. Well,
what
no.
a snap.
Also, Glint's Glint's last time was hilarious as fuck. That's what I fucking
We should also make that a reaction.
Have you
God,
guys
that's so
seen
good.
Castlevania, specifically the 3rd season?
Of the
Original
I think I have.
animated or no,
Original?
the
Yeah.
original?
I have.
The animated. That moment was like when Sypha and Trevor were walking around with Zamfir, and Sypha was like, "Let's do this to fix the city," and Zamfir was like, "We're gonna do this to fix the city," and Sypha was like, "I'm gonna kill this bitch."
Ruben, how do you? What's going on with you?
What's going on with
I
you?
don't
Going
know.
on with Ruben.
I don't know.
I don't. Remy, I want you to know that has been my reaction to every inconvenience this whole year, this whole last week. That's what I fucking said.
Kinsey, what's your will? What is your will save?
I hate that question already.
Yeah, I don't like it either. There was one time, I think we were playing Pathfinder 1E, where I was playing a cleric, so I had the best will save of the entire game. I think I rolled a 1, and then I coup de grace Aaron's character in his sleep under mind control. It was awful.
Coup de grace, instant death for those who don't know.
Yes.
If it makes you feel better,
Good.
this one
You know what? I
time-
support women's rights and women's wrongs. What, Remy?
I was gonna say, if it makes you feel better, there was this one time when I was playing Vampire the Masquerade, and my vampire I was playing was blood raging. This other character who, for the points of this story, I didn't particularly like the character or that person, was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make this darkness bubble so my character can't like go and hurt anybody," and my character found the person who made the darkness bubble and then ate him.
Sick. Blood Ragers.
So we
That's
love when the
class.
dice accidentally murder people.
The Blood Rager.
I think, except for I guess in that situation I didn't
You-
really like it because I didn't like that
That's
person.
fucking
So
You would be so fun to play Vampire the Masquerade with because you're so smart
Truly.
and analytical.
Sarai.
No!
Sarai, I see. You see something within Arania. I won't describe it. I will let Kinsey describe it though.
But what are we talking about?
Whatever is influencing your thought process right now, this new discovering side of you, this really good feeling that you feel with your senses coming alive and your thoughts sharpening down into the edge of a blade after getting to sate your hunger. What does that look like to a keen observer like Sarai?
I wish you told me you were gonna make me do this. I would have prepared something.
That is constantly the worst part of improv.
Yeah, this is why I'm not very good at it, if I'm being
Girl,
totally honest.
And I'm not saying that to be shitty.
No.
I also hate. I would like to have a script every time.
I also would like to have a script every time.
Dance for me, monkey, dance.
Kinsey.
This is why I played the straight man in all of our weird comedy shit, because it's
The
much
way-
easier to just be like,
Kinsey, the way I wish you lived closer. we would hang out all the time.
oh yeah, for sure.
Jingle, jingle.
Oh,
Jingle,
sorry.
jingle.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, other than the obvious stuff, like she has sprouted little baby fangs, and in the ebony of her eyes, I would say that there is a red shine starting to form there.
Ooh, I like that.
And she just looks weirdly more awake and she's ready to pounce on anything at any moment.
Can I add one
She's
thing?
starting to look a little feral.
Yeah. So in that feralness, Sarai, you've also keenly observed that right now, not only as the incisors on Urania look a little bit sharper now, but you notice that with the beat of her heart, you notice her hair kind of thrums along with it too. It almost kind of has
That's
this
fun.
wave thing that's happening.
That's sick.
That's fucking cool. Why didn't you just say that before?
Because I like putting you on the spot.
You're so annoying. I'm gonna shoot you with a Nerf gun again.
Okay, you guys have been to move forward with the progress.
Plot.
you guys have you're still in this room, this giant room that has this like big reading well that has all the cushions replaced, and a large scrap wood statue to the Dark Lord has been made, cowl overhead, and candles and dried desiccated flowers litter the bottom of it. And that's where these cultists, there's about like 30 of them chanting. All around is like the books put up. There are like strange posters on the wall. There's a number of different things you can look into. But the custodian has given you a choice, right? Gain this faction support. You need to prove that you are the inheritors of the Dark Lord's will. How you do that is up to your choice. But that's what I put to you guys.
Well, pacifists, your move.
Oh shit! I was afraid you were gonna say that. Okay, so we need to prove that we're the inheritors of the Dark Lord's will. How do we do that in a way that doesn't fuck anyone's shit up? That's not like scary and mean. Glint?
So not only non-violent, but also not scary or
What a
mean.
great comment.
I've been trying to be not scary and mean all night, and then these bitches keep like throwing it back in my face. That's like, oh, you don't know what you want. Oh,
I know. And you're right. And I've seen it. And you're right. And I appreciate that I feel like, Glint, you're coming from the same place as I am. And Corwin is too, but he's unavailable right now. We can knock him out, but that feels kind of mean to do to our friend, even if he's a grumpy boy right now. And I just kind of look at Ghoul and just give him a little thumbs up. Like, we love you, buddy. You're just scary.
By
Anyway.
default, Corwin sides with everything I say.
Can you let Corwin say that?
Actually disagrees with
Can we switch back to Corwin and let Corwin say that? I need to hear it from his mouth.
you. Actually have direct
Absolutely
opinion.
not.
Okay, well then I don't believe you, Ghoul. I'm sorry.
Ghoul,
Including
are
that time you were an impromptu exterminator.
Oh, Ruben, do we have room to talk? Oh,
You know,
Sarai
this
takes over
poster-
and Mika is gagged.
This poster looks really interesting, Glint says as he goes over to examine one of the posters.
John, I love you. I love you, buddy.
This isn't about you, John.
John,
It's not about
John,
you.
can I do you a favor? I'll do a thing with Glint so you can think about a response.
Are you gonna have a fireball drop from the heavens and just like eviscerate my character? Like
No. I want
16
this.
times my HP because that would be 8. Like
No.
The way you are one of the nicest people. And I've chosen to just be mean to you as a character. I'm so sorry, buddy.
it's fine.
It's not you, it's Ruben.
What? It's for the views.
It's for the plot, buddy, but I like
So Glint walks over to the poster, and as you walk up, Glint, you see a hastily and very not shoddily made. It's actually made with actually pretty decent precision, but it's just vellum and charcoal. So it's just kind of like the waxy brown and amber of the vellum with black charcoal making all the kind of distinct lines. And what you see is, hooded Dark Lord figure with the hood pulled down. This also continues the motif of you not really being able to see his face, which is a thing that you've noticed after having seen a couple of these in the library now. But you see him, he has his hands over crossed, but as the hands cross him, one hand grasps the hand of a skeleton, while the other hand grasps the hand of a living person, whose forms kind of disappear off to the sides of the vellum. And written below it in kind of like really fine charcoal lines, it says, no kings, no gods, only man and reason.
This is sexist.
Wait. Oh, I almost liked it, but you're right.
I
Foolish.
tilt my head confused
Is-
at that, seeing as the Dark Lord is referred to as the Dark Lord and definitely ruled over these people, but Can I roll an insight to see if this bit is a part of, if that sentence is part of the? Does this game not have insight?
Well, the
Perception is
insight is
I would
insight,
say
but
it's
you wouldn't be
perception.
willing
The
this. You would
statement-
make a society check, my friend.
the statement where there is.
Or I
man,
could
there is
accept another
reason.
skill check if you would be willing to pitch it to me. If you have a relevant
They're
knowledge.
occult. Can I do occultism instead?
It's a strong argument.
Did you not
We
yet?
love occultism. We
know
are
you
so
bastards do.
occulty.
Occultism will be very, very good. The entirety of this campaign.
Some of us are experts.
Are you an expert?
No, that thing literally landed on
Blake, you are
the
muted for some
13, and it
I can
like
hear him.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I can
Hero
hear
point. What? Wait, who can we not
What?
hear?
What?
Who can't
Can you not
can't be
hear
heard.
Remy?
Who?
Can't
Me?
hear me.
You can't hear
Chat,
me?
can
Aaron?
you hear me?
What's
Yeah.
happening?
I can hear you, buddy.
Let's see what is.
Aaron, why are you listening to Remy?
I can't hear anyone. I can't hear anyone.
I'm so sorry. He's such a good. He's such a sweet boy. And we just harass him constantly.
Aaron comes back and is like, "Ah, yes, let me say something," and then Remy will be like, "That's what I fucking said." I'm sorry, that will die eventually. I swear.
No,
No, it's okay.
it has become a new
So
vocal script for me.
good.
I say that
There it is.
twice, 3 times a day. I say it every day.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Can
What's
you hear
going on?
now?
We'll say, go.
I can hear now. What's up?
Good.
Tell us in the chat if you have screamed. That's what I fucking said, like Remy in the last week.
Share your raw human reaction with me.
His soul. That came from the depths of his soul.
Okay, Remy, what did you say?
I was lamenting because the die was firmly on the 13, and then it decided to do a little shaky shake and roll to a 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Illegal.
Would you like? You were not close enough for a nudge from Iranian.
I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm actually just gonna go home. I'll see you
He's gonna
guys
take his
next week.
toys and go home.
Yeah.
Okay, Remy.
Been there.
With your bonus, it's not a critical failure. Okay, so let me just say, you do not glean any like deeper message from the actual writing itself, but it's clearly this is one of the like edicts. You can at least identify that this is one of the edicts from the Dark Lord, right?
Gotcha.
I won't speak on exactly what it means, but you know it's one of the edicts.
What was the edict again? No kings, no something, just man
No
and
kings, no gods, just man and his reason.
Sounds like some patriarchal bullshit.
Alrighty.
Man and his
And then I peek back over at the group to see if it is still an awkward silence. Over.
Camera pitches towards Ruben and Sarai.
Ruben and Sarai are just looking at each other like this.
Yes, kill each other, do it, fight.
Why are you
I
so?
want to see who's stronger.
You are
You know-
3 feet tall.
The small one is actually kind of got it right now.
He also doesn't
This
have
is-
an inside voice though, so
Yes,
All
we
of his
can work
thoughts.
on that. It's a pipeline right to his mouth, indeed. Sometimes it's better to keep the murderous intent inside.
Mhm.
when no one
Otherwise
knows
you will
where it
end up
is.
like mouth ass.
I call those inside thoughts.
Did this
Never.
bitch just say mouth ass?
I did. You didn't know that there was a mouth that was more like an ass in the other group?
Yeah. Our DM thought he would name a character something that we could troll on and us not troll on it.
I mean, it may actually be an actual demon name, but there's nothing better than purposefully mispronouncing a name.
You know, whatever the cult is
To
doing in
upset your
free
DM.
Time, not my dog. Not my
hmm
problem.
Chalo was almost your problem if we didn't step in.
That is true.
Who cares?
So are we doing the peaceful route or are we murdering people?
They're going to try the peaceful route, and then you and I are probably gonna murder some people.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we
could
can come up
just-
with a backup plan, you and me.
We could save that for like option C or D.
You think that there is an something other than option A?
We could like give it a shot,
No, take a shot at option A.
and then maybe like an option B, and then
What
maybe a
would be the
third
option
option before
B?
we. I just think maybe there should be like a handful of
You
options
keep
before we
saying that, but you haven't come up with any options. So.
You know what? I don't know what they'll be. I
I'll
don't
also
know what
tell
they'll
you,
be.
There seems to be more things to look at around the room before you guys go for it. Unless you want to go for it. That's fine, too.
It seems like our DM wants us to look around the room.
I mean, he probably put some stuff that he thinks is really cool around the room, and so like if we
You can
don't
go.
look
You can
at
leave
it-
right fucking now. Like you can
Ruben's huffing away, and he's just like walking around. He's gonna have his arms crossed, and go look at the other things in the room.
So
When
grouchy.
Ruben's a grumpy boy, it's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Ruben, you see, I'll just give you one. You come around and you see there's a book on a lectern that has been left open, and it's just kind of. You notice there are several cultists that are around it that seem to be, kind of like lighting the candles around the book in a very ritualistic-like fashion. As they see you approach, they quickly kind of bow their heads back into the hoods of their cloaks, and they walk away from it and watch you from the middle distance.
I would like to walk up and inspect the book.
Right. You see that on the book, a lot of black ink has been kind of splattered around the edges of the pages here, kind of almost giving it a flank of utter darkness from around the pages. In the center, in really fine filigreed cursive, you say, "Secrecy is faith. To not know is to trust in the plane."
Secrecy is the flame. To not know is to trust in the flame.
Sorry, secrecy is faith.
Is faith.
Not knowing is to trust in the plan.
Okay. Can I roll an inside perception, something to give me a little bit of a hint for that?
Sure. You can do a religion check.
Alright.
Religion or occultism would work for this one. Unless you want to pitch me another one.
15 for that religion check?
That is one away. So if there was a
fate to be nudged?
fate to be nudged.
Ooh, we love it. Let's pluck on them spider webs of the universe.
Gazing through Ruben's kind of like struggle, you kind of hear this. This seems to be a direct, almost lifting of religious text from the Church of Neogotha. There's a big focus on secrecy in the Church of Neogotha as both a trial to be surmounted in the acquisition of knowledge and therefore power, but also to keep such knowledge hidden is also a sacred act, as it further creates new challenges for the faithful to come.
Can I pull Arania over here?
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Arania, come look at this.
Do you want me to actually look at it, or are you just trying to not be all alone while you pout?
You know what? I'm fine. You can stay over there. This was actually something that I thought that you could appreciate, but you know what? You just stay over there.
Mm-hmm. I go over there anyway.
Rania walks up to you, Ruben.
What?
Look at the pages.
Uh-huh.
Can you read?
Oh, can I read? You're making it very hard to be your friend. Not that I want that, but I get it.
Says the woman who fucking bites everything that bleeds.
Yeah, well, I'm hungry.
The vampire and the werewolf stare at each other.
Like you haven't bitten anyone before.
You just read the page. It seems like something you would know about and something you'd be familiar with.
Shut up. Should I roll an occultism check?
Yes, you should.
Good, because I'm a fucking expert.
Randy, also make a perception check while you're at it.
That's actually still a dirty 20, even though it wasn't that great. What?
Nice.
A perception
Look at
check,
that
you said,
expertise.
my good sir?
Perception, please.
And for the lady, a perception check?
For the lady, perception.
Also, are they close enough to where we can hear?
Hey!
Kenzie,
God
you are
damn.
endlessly hilarious to me.
And for the lady, a natural 20.
Say, your girl.
Arania.
Crit.
Arania.
Oh, what up?
There's something, you're focused on the page, but you notice something happen in Ruben when you say, I'm sure you've never bitten someone before. You see there's like, as you're reading, your eyes just kind of like, you know how like when you feel somebody who you're like not entirely sure of and your eyes kind of look at them for a moment just to like check in and see what their mood is like.
Yeah, that's called a side eye, my friend.
Your side eye catches a moment where a veil is dropped as he doesn't really notice you looking at him, and there's like a deep well of like pain and regret when you say that. And maybe not regret is not the right word, I don't think, Ruben, but I think there's like a deep amount of pain that happens when you say those words exactly.
Shame.
And shame, right? Is there anything else that Arania would maybe see when she says those words, Ruben? Or does that kind of come
A lot of like shame and anger.
Sure. You just see this like anger that Ruben is like really trying to like grapple with as you're reading this book. And if you weren't such a keen-eyed person and weren't very good, considering the work you've done, at picking up like social cues, which is so crazy because it's Kinsey. But
Sorry.
but if you weren't so keen at doing this, you realize that your words, while outwardly were covered up very quickly, have struck a very, very tender nerve by saying that.
I file that for later.
Okay.
Kinsey will remember this.
During looking through the book, occultism, yes, right.
Yes.
Definitely a drama. Wow.
Drama.
In my Pathfinder game,
In my Christian Minecraft server,
in my Christian Minecraft server,
we will for Jesus.
we womb for Jesus.
In
this-
Wequium.
In
We're
Wequium.
not doing this again. we already did this one. We can't go back.
was good.
We'll get sidetracked for a whole hour.
It was like a 3-minute debacle that I trimmed down into just over a minute.
Arania,
So good.
Arania, you having studied this, that this is a slight abridgment to what I'm trying to keep this vague because we
Sure.
haven't gotten to this part, but in your culture is kind of a sacred value, considering what outward knowledge about your people would mean, right?
Mhm.
Secrecy is a virtue for those where living in the light would mean utter destruction. Because you'd rolled so good, though, I will give you an extra bit of knowledge. This does seem to be in contrition with the second edict that you guys read that Glint looked at. And while you don't, I don't know if Glint has shared that information with you yet, but we'll just say
He's waiting for the awkwardness over there to be done.
He's waiting for the spot to cool down. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll just say when you hear that edict, it is in slight in contrition to have this like very much religious kind of text be compared with the message of like no kings, no gods.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what I'll give you.
I mean, this is one of the commandments of Neogotha. Abridged, but basically.
Oh,
Is that
I'm
what
sorry.
you wanted to know?
Why
What?
is it here? This isn't a temple of Neogotha. It's a temple to the Dark Lord.
Well, The Dark Lord did have an awful lot of people under his belt. So,
Oh, that's fair.
worshippers of Neogotha, among them, almost certainly.
That's true. We did find it in the catacombs under his castle.
Well, and don't the best rulers of the world pick and choose, cherry pick, as it were, from things that already exist to adopt more into their fold?
Classic fascism. I don't know if that's like a cool thing to say about the Dark Lord as we're standing like in a temple of his worshippers, but you know.
Oh, the Dark Lord.
There's like a cultist like lovingly like fucking wiping down like a painting behind some glass. It's like the Dark Lord, classic fascism.
I don't think anything we've read or seen has insinuated he didn't very proudly and loudly break the proverbial wheel that used to be this city and put it back together the way he wanted to.
Fair. Is there any other things around the room?
I believe you've seen them all.
Okay.
So
But like, has Ruben picked up on the fact that like the painting and the book don't exactly jive?
I mean, we haven't had this conversation yet, but I kind of believe in the fact that if one player learns something, unless you explicitly say not to share with the group, then we all kind of confer on information so you can draw your conclusions.
Glenn to go over and share the painting information.
We can all say that, yes?
Yeah, we can all.
Great.
I also think that unless you explicitly say otherwise.
I would say the only exception would be like if JK is Ghoul. Ghoul might be reluctant to share shit, but Corwin
Ghoul
would.
probably will not share anything with us.
But if
We
that
will have to
happens-
pry it out of him.
Ghoul, please just let us know when you don't want to share something with the group. Yeah?
Okay.
That smirk.
I need you, like, every time Aaron asks something like that, I need you to be like, "That's cool with Ghoul," and then
Fucking
Jonathan! Jonathan Potato Man, whatever your last name is. Because I do think Potato Man is your government legal name now.
God-given name. So the group comes back and confers on the outside of the kind of like the ritual circle. Or the evocation circle.
okay.
I mean, like, if you think about it, the Dark Lord himself probably functioned with the no kings, no whatever the fuck you said earlier, on his own.
No kings, no gods, just man and his reason.
Mm-hmm. It sounds more like you know how like sometimes like a personal mantra becomes like a thing in like a group of people, even though it doesn't actually apply to that group of people at all.
Yeah.
And it is about the individual. I would say something like that.
Do you think
But
it applies
also-
to?
Using, you know, being sworn to secrecy, the whole Neogotha thing doesn't exactly work with that either. So, you know.
Do you think it applies to the Hierophant?
As far as which one?
Both. How does
I mean-
a man live that long, maintain power around everyone?
Probably the same way he learned from the Dark Lord. So when there is a, what is it they call it? A power vacuum? Typically, somebody comes to fill that space. And then either they do stuff really different, or they do exactly the same thing to just fill.
Right.
I think that he has effectively been the Dark Lord as far as he is concerned this whole time. So I do not think that he will willingly divert power to us. Now, if we can snatch it out from under him, that is a completely different story.
My
Because at the end of
concern-
the day, he is one man, unless he's a lich. And then he is one lich,
Under God.
indivisible.
And maybe divisible if you have a sharp
Maybe.
enough sword.
If you have a
Mhm.
big sword.
My concern is more about the hiding power part.
Oh, like he may be more powerful than we know.
And maybe more powerful than he's letting on.
Yes, absolutely. I would say that probably for sure. Although maybe not as... The thing is that if he is like way, way powerful, there wouldn't be splintering factions probably.
I agree with that.
But
Especially like
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say especially with the blasphemers, because like the zealots, sure they were hiding under Malthus, but like the blasphemers didn't really have anyone to hide under. So if he was like all powerful, you think they would have flocked to some other form of protection unless they truly don't give that much of a fuck.
He clearly did kill quite a few of them just before
That
we
is
got here,
also
though.
true.
So-
But and all of them are still just like, eh.
Yeah, Peggy does not seem that concerned.
Peggy doesn't really give a fuck about much from what I've gleaned.
Mhm.
I kind of love her. Is that wrong?
Not at all.
No,
Cool.
she's great.
Cool. Give me an occultism or a religion check if you have either of those traits.
I get nervous anytime you address ghouls specifically.
I do too, because what do you mean? Why him?
Mm.
What do you know that we don't know?
He's
Well,
good.
While the
He's a
mortals
spooky.
prattle on about their philosophy and debates, you turn your attention back in your mind to the Hierophant. Correct me if I'm wrong, you walked into the library as Ghoul, correct? Or did you walk in as Corbin?
Well, there was a flip at some point. No, he did walk in as Ghoul. Then he was Corwin for a second, and then he failed while we were fighting the demons, and now he's Ghoul again.
Got it. Ghoul, walking in and looking at the Hierophant, it is a tale as old as time. A political figure entrusting himself in robes, and more importantly, a mask to conceal himself. A man who can live far beyond the lifespan of a normal mortal. Just off of intuition, you get a sense that this person is a spellcaster, and if he's lived this long under the guise or even under the hierarchy of the Dark Lord, more than likely this person is an undead. But an undead who's smart enough to conceal his personage so that people can't tell what he is, and smart enough to use secrecy and have intelligence to have conversation, so he's not mindless.
I said he was a
With 22, it's not critical success, but you know that at the very least, that eventually you will have to come to blows with this obviously powerful undead spellcaster.
Great. We just keep getting good news. Aaron, what the fuck?
I'm hanging out, man.
He's vibing.
There's no I can't there's no
You delivered. He's like, I'm about to fuck you over. What is that? What do you mean, friend? I'm gonna fight you.
I'm just hanging out, man.
Do you want me to shoot him?
No,
I'm ready.
Hey, the ball is in your hands, guys. How you want to handle this is how you want to handle this, right?
I call the custodian over to be. Never mind. No, go.
Go ahead, Ghoul.
go, buddy.
While these mortals are bickering amongst themselves, Ghoul will strut over to the custodian and look her dead in her eyes and ask her about the Hierophant and what she knows. More about what she knows. Tell me, mortal.
I like you, so I will. I know the Hierophant is a spellcaster, but I've only seen him usually use his power to... I've only seen him use his power where he was in control. He keeps to the top floors because he can administer his spells from there, and he set up a varied amount of traps leading up so that anyone who dares try to get up there is assaulted by his both magical and mundane traps. Do you know of the Panopticon?
Do it.
I love that
I'm
club.
assuming I do know the Panopticon.
The Panoptic Club. Everyone be dancing at the Panoptic
The hottest
Club.
club in Ruin City is the Panopticon.
It's so hot. It's so hot right
Floor
now.
is covered in
Oh.
broken glass and alchemical elixirs. There is a juicy skeleton with a sick powdered wig that will play whatever music you want. It's so good, they have ghouls, zombies, liches, fat-ass Frankenstein monsters dropping it low and serving cunt. You can find this all at the Panopticon here, right off of Beetlejuice Street in Ruin City.
You didn't do the thing though. You gotta do this.
I forgot that. I just, Anyways, what? What are we talking about?
Okay, so
Have
I
you heard of
think
the
I'm
Panopticon?
sorry. I'm assuming I know what this means, or do I need to roll knowledge?
Not necessarily. Yeah, you could. You don't need to roll. It's a thing in real life. So I'm more just asking if you know it, JK, and if you don't, it's fine.
Yes, explain it for the people watching stream.
Of course. The Panopticon.
Not for me, but for like the people watching.
Of course.
Of course, because you and I both know what we're talking about. Panopticon was written by Foucault. It is a idea about how to control people. It's a way you can build a prison, actually. You see, you don't build a prison with any bars or any locks or anything to stop the prisoner from leaving. All you do is you build it in a circle, and in the center of that circle, you put a guard tower. Now, the prisoners can't tell when the guards are looking at them. They don't know when the guards are watching, if they could just leave themselves. But the idea of the guards watching them is what keeps them in their prison. And just like in the Panopticon, the Hierophant stalks above the railings of the second and third floors, watching us. Or maybe not. But if he does, or even if he doesn't, you police yourself, because the idea is what is controlling you.
So we send our sneakies up to the top floors to see what the fuck is going on?
I think that would be a fool's errand. Anybody who goes up will have to deal with the traps, and after the traps, most likely die to the spells of the Hierophant. No, it will take a group effort. A group of, say, maybe 100 cultists, who knows, to slay the Hierophant. Which is why it's so important to get on their sides. But if you want to know more directly what the Hierophant's powers are, I've seen him control minds, manipulate objects, turn them to use this bidding. I've seen him animate a number of things in time. In fact, oftentimes when the gibbet ran, I didn't even need to put the noose around people's necks. He made the rope do it itself.
Do we know what might have powers like that?
Indeed. But I'm assuming if one lived in a library for almost 100 years, you'd get pretty good at magic. Did you ask it? Well, who do you know that has powers like that?
I would say, do we know what might have powers like that?
A wizard, a sorcerer.
You're so rude.
She is like a room away from you. She can fight you physically.
I'm not even being mean.
I
That's
should
just-
know
that's
that.
just fact. What do you want me? What do
Aaron,
want
can
me
you
to
spell
say?
Hierophant real quick?
Heiropphant.
It's a tarot card. We read that,
Heiropphant.
That's right.
I cracked
So we do not know the source of his power.
No, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is that he has the power, and as soon as you return in, I think 30 minutes, he will use that power against you. Unless we put up the right amount of resistance to stop him.
You seem like you already have a fucking plan, so like spill the beans.
Well, as it is true with all spellcasters that have set themselves up into a advantageous position, you will need to overcome it either through skill or by brute force. We can ply the skills, the 6 of us. For the rest of it, the things that will inevitably come to attack us, we'll have to apply brute force. And the cult is luckily in great supply of bodies to supply that brute force.
So do you have suggestions for winning over the cultists in this room?
Exactly as I said earlier, you will have to convince them that you are the new inheritors of the Dark Lord's will. How you prove that to them is in any number of ways your imagination could conjure.
They will follow your command, will they not?
I have a select few, but I am the will of the Hierophant. I'm only speaking to you about this because I no longer wish to be under the thumb of the Hierophant. I fear their idolatry of the cult and its hierarchies will prove more sturdy than my convincing. And I was always better at convincing with a blade than whatever your plan is.
So for the pacifist approach, we probably need to put on a bit of a show.
You can do whatever you like.
Yeah, you can do whatever you like. I really hate talking to you. I walk
The
away.
feeling's mutual.
They've already seen Ruben pull a soul out of a corpse, right?
Yes, they did. Well, some of them did. But
Well,
sure.
everyone's
So yes.
talking. Ruben is gonna take, not Ruben. Glenn's gonna take a Robus and go back to where Peggy was.
Oh, you want to go see Peggy?
Yes. Glenn
It's
will
gonna
say,
take-
"I'll be back."
It will take 10 minutes to go do that. I hope you know that.
That's fine.
Okay, you only have 30 minutes before the quorum is formed.
I believe in my teammates' ability to succeed.
Okay.
I
I mean, basically, all I'm doing is I'm going to go and try to convince her to give us the rest of the food, and then come back and then campfire with some of the cultists and have them talk about themselves.
Oh, he wants to commune with them.
Okay, yeah.
That is
But
not what I was thinking at all. That's a good idea. Want
Okay.
them to talk about their feelings?
See, that's what Glenn's doing over the next 10 minutes, or however long that would take to.
Sure. I mean, you can 10 minutes go by, you go, you talk to Peggy, she gives you a big old bowl of corn chowder, and then you 10 minutes come back.
Is the library that big?
It's a big ass library, man.
Oh.
The
One.
Black Library is big as the castle is.
Oh.
Huge.
I didn't know that. By big old bowl, do you mean just the pot?
Yeah.
Okay, I have not Altaeus. I have Arobus carrying the pot.
Hot ass pot at the bottom. You just watch his like big like devil stony hands just like this is beneath me, Glint.
It is.
Oh, but it's really good.
Mm.
Okay, 10 minutes go by. You have 20 minutes till quorum. You watch Glint walk back in as you guys are still discussing 10 minutes later with a big old pot of corn chowder.
Can things happen while that was happening?
Sure.
Am I able to feel my tiny servants throughout this black library?
Oh no.
Uh,
Not you and the rats
yes. You felt one servant. There is another servant You feel. I mean, there's a number of servants.
Just
running
one?
around here. No, there's many. There's many, but you can.
Can I call them to me?
Sure. I'm wondering if I should start making these dark power checks, though. But yeah, through your rats.
Well,
Yeah, you actually feel
if
there's
I'm
a.
able to.
You feel. Yeah, you actually see there's a line of rats. In your. You feel the green gem on your clown kind of glow, and you feel there's like several rats in a line that appear to be walking near the door to the room.
Oh, so they're near me or are they outside the room?
They're like at the door to the room. It doesn't matter. They're there.
So my intent is to have these rats do a little spying for me.
Sure. Do you want to go up and talk to them?
Yes.
Okay. You watch as 5 rats lead a procession with the rat that you killed earlier on in a tiny matchbox coffin, and you see there's a small New Orleans style band with thimble drums and a tiny little kind of like a saggy
Accordion? I'm so upset.
You see a rat. We had 47 children.
You cannot keep bringing this up.
Oh, he died in the service of the Dark Lords. My only thing that could make me feel better is that he is in Wat Hollow right now, feasting with our ancestors.
I could comfort her, but unfortunately, I don't speak rat. So I just look down and I just see to the heavens and
Yeah, there's a bunch of rats running around and kind of picking up a dead rat body.
Ghoul just points to one of them and is like, "You there, servant? Come here."
Hello? Curse Ward! Sorry, I was just mourning my dad.
There'll be much more to mourn if we do not succeed.
Oh, of course. Of course, he takes off his little rat hat. Of course, master. What can I do for you?
I need you to find this Hierophant. Report back all you can see. I need to know all the information you have.
I'll get me and my 46 siblings on it right now.
You're gonna get all those rats killed.
Do not disappoint me.
Yes, sir. Okay. Jesus Christ.
do you just fucking crit that?
What the
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Take some time. 10 minutes happen. Glint comes back with a big bowl of corn fucking chowder. Robe is holding it behind him, and you see when you walk back in, there's a group standing around with the custodian, except for Ghoul, who's sitting in the corner with 47 rats around him, whispering, just like.
Did the cultists see him whispering to rats?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
You think you'd notice the guy with 47 rats on him? Yeah.
There's a lot going on in the room. There's corn chowder.
That's
There's
right. There's corn
paintings. This club has it all.
chowder. Corn chowder. Rats as far as the eye can see in a funeral procession. And with that, I'm going to take some time to think about what they tell you as we take our break for the evening. So, this little rat hat. I know. Don't worry. Can we have a counter of the amount of rats Cool kills directly?
Because I just think that he's about to go up there and
I will be so sad if that counter exists.
I'll consider it because it makes me happy.
Remy, you have both the best ideas and the most heartbreaking ones.
We'll be returning back in 5 minutes at 6:30. Possibly a little bit longer if we need more time.
We got a 10-minute break.
Okay, 6:35. All right. 6:30 just felt right. 10 minutes. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you in a second. Make sure the captive's hands are bound. He may be permitted to speak, but the fiend's magic is far more deadly with his hands. If you see him try to cast anything, make sure he regrets it. We call to order this tribunal. As you were once a member of this esteemed church, Glint, you know that it is Sovereign's law to allow the accused to speak before judgment. Considering your crimes, it was highly deliberated whether it was safe to allow you. But after the testimony of your brothers and sisters and the curiosity this tribunal has for how a member of the venerable occultist purity could fall so low, we have decided to grant you this privilege. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
I thought we were in the business of doing what we could to save lives. If this was the cost for saving my fellow's lives, I would do it again in every life.
The only thing you saved was the life of a fiend, and you have still lost your own. It is with a clear conscience that I pronounce Glint, ward of Xerxes Calistray, guilty of entreating with a demonic power, witchcraft, and of abandonment of his duty, the price of which is surely death. May Sovereign have mercy on your soul. We are disappointed with you, Glint, but because of your former duty to the people of Requiem, and at the request of members of your former order, you have been given a choice. You may either be submerged until dead in the holy water of High Temple, or be bathed in the purifying flames of the Winged Lady's radiance. What choose you?
Purifying flames, your holiness.
Wisely chosen, Glint. Very well. Crusaders, take him away, and prepare him for the Inferno. Bring in the accused. We call to order the Inquisitorial Tribunal of the Holy State of Requiem. By the power the Archbishop has invested in me, we have ceased our deliberation and may now render our verdict. But before we do, Sovereign, blessed be his laws, gives you the right to speak just before we lay down a holy judgment. We have heard the evidence against your case, but now we will hear from you. If your words please our God and this court, we shall look favorably upon such an act. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
I have no defense for my actions. I attacked a noble, one of the bloodlines chosen by Sovereign. I lacked the control and discipline expected of my station. I pray that the court finds mercy upon me, and upon the Baron in his trial.
The Baron? You would mock this court by asking us to render a punishment upon your victim.
The Baron, he lied. We were told we were to defend critical military assets. Those were his private stores and collections, his personal property.
What is or is not critical is determined by your betters. To question your orders is to question the will of our God, to question your faith.
Soldiers are not meant to act as police. We are not here to serve personal security. Doing so goes against our creed, against our...
We understand your convictions, Reuben. It is clear to this court how highly you value your own principles. So highly that it was even worth the deaths of your own comrades.
What are you... I killed no one. My soldiers were caught in the accident.
They were murdered! Either by your direct treachery or by your dereliction of duty. Either way, this court sees no difference.
This trial is a sham. I would never...
You will hold your tongue. Besides, did you not already confess your guilt? Was it not you who said that there is no defense for your actions?
I did not realize. I thought...
It's clear you did not, my child. And I am sure it breaks your father's heart.
My father, where is he? He will speak on my behalf. He knows that I...
This court has heard enough. By the power the Archbishop has invested in me, I, Judge Yusuf von Orval, deliver divine retribution unto the wicked standing before you.
No!
For the crimes of assault and attempted murder of a noble, heretical magic,
lies,
destruction of private property,
I am a servant of sovereign,
conspiracy,
of the people,
blasphemy, and 5 counts of murder of knights in the service of the church. You are sentenced to death by hanging. It is the sincere hope of this court that, in death, Sovereign bestows forgiveness upon you that we were unable to provide. For we all strive for divinity, do we not? Perhaps some other mercy may find you if you are lucky. Remove the guilty from the court and bring in the next.
Where is my father? Father! This is all lies. Father! Help me! I am innocent! Father!
The holy state of Requiem recalls this tribunal to order. I see word has spread amongst the cloister that a holy sister is on trial. I would like to remind those present to maintain decorum during these proceedings until the verdict is delivered and court is adjourned. Thank you. Sister Arania of the Silentium of Saint Hespirita. Long have we deliberated on the staggering evidence brought before us today, but at last we are ready to render judgment. Throughout this trial, you've been particularly keen on offering up testimony when it was not appropriate. Another sign, I think, of why you stand before us today. Finally now, it is your right by Sovereign to speak on your behalf. I will remind you that generally, confessions of guilt and utterances of forgiveness are most appropriate for the accused at this time, and that often the courts look favorably upon the guilty that do. I will now instruct the Crusader guards to remove the gag in your mouth.
Ugh.
Now, what, if anything, do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, you are going to let a lowly woman speak? Amongst your exalted men? Here I thought I was expected to be silent, even in defense of myself.
By the Codex Ultima, are you going to confess or not?
Why?
Why? Because it's your duty to confess to such shameful acts.
I do not feel any guilt for what I have done, and therefore cannot be guilty. I would give books to my sisters again and again, and never feel shame. You cannot make me.
If you're just going to make a mockery of this court, then...
A mockery? I do not have to make it. This court is a mockery all on its own. You cannot sit on your high horses with one such as me. I am a sister. You know, the ones you expect to quietly clean up all of your messes. I've seen your dirty laundry. I washed it myself.
Your shame has crusted under my fingernails as I scraped it off your holy halls. Oh, but judgment is only reserved for the guilty, and only saints preside here. Except for maybe Judge Perseus, who has been gambling away what the church pays him for years. Oh, but not Judge Cain, who is first to reprimand loose women for their impurity. So keen is he on reminding them of their depravity that he spends his many nights in the hidden brothels doing what he can to save their souls.
Enough of these wanton lies!
And you, Yusuf von Orevald, such a pillar of the community, so beyond reproach. You've committed a far greater crime beyond the simple sins of these cretins. You put your own daughter into the Silentium. In the insanity ward, no less, all for what? Rebelling against you? How could you do that to your own flesh and blood, you coward? It is a crime against nature.
Someone get this woman to be silent!
Not till I have finished scrubbing your filth from my palms. Silence is for broken women, and I am unbreakable. I speak with the voices of the hundreds of women you thought you crushed beneath your sanctified boot. They reside within me now, and we are coming for you.
Order! Order in this court! It is clear this former sister has given into bedlam and forsaken all her vows of purity and obedience. For all the mud you've slung in these hallowed halls, Sister Urania, all you've done is make evident the stains that reside on your very soul. You are guilty of heresy, blasphemy, and attempt to distribute and spread your corrupt influence. Not only do we pronounce your sentence to be death, it is without doubt that for a woman such as yourself, the only place for you after your soul has departed for the underworld is damnation! What the hell is so funny? By the throned gods! Get the guards in here now!
Love you, JK.
Buddy, I love you, and I'd never talk to you like that.
We love each other here. Hey, Nightfall might be a tale of misery and woe, but we love each other here. And you should love yourself too. And never has there been a safer place full of skeletons than here at Nightfall, the darkest end.
Love yourself.
Skeletons, blood,
Express
carnivorous
yourself.
plants.
Express yourself. Love
Ghosts.
yourself.
Love yourself.
Express yourself. Oh my god. And you can join us here at the Discord. Thank you, True Potato Man.
It looks terrible.
Whoever you are.
You come watch our stream. Make friends in our Discord. Form long-lasting relationships. Do it.
And memes.
Thank you.
Forget the relationships. That's cool. But the memes, though.
They're like therapy, but cheaper.
That's right. When we last left off, our heroes were plotting how to gain the traditionalists to their sides, and they have, I think, an idea is now formulating as Ghoul bringing forth his loyal rats to his side to gather intel about the cultists, the traditionalists, and Glint with a big old cauldron of corn chowder, which I want to see him use this corn chowder effectively. Where does the corn chowder come in? As you guys reconvene back into the nonfiction side of the Black Library. Corwin, your rats have been very successful at gathering intel about the cultists at an extreme rate. Each of the rats have gone and shadowed each of the cultists and have brought you a little tidbit of information. It seems to be one of the pastimes of this faction in the cult is sort of debate about what the Dark Lord's intent is, right? It's almost like people who go to go to speech and debate class, and they're like, okay, well, what was the intent of this author behind it? You know, it's like they're a bunch of book nerds, right?
Say it's a book club.
It's a
but
book
for
club
the dark
about
for
the Dark
Lord.
So they're discussing the will and the intent of the Dark Lord. Which of his edicts is more important in any particular case? Also, like, who is the most faithful, right? Who is the truest fan for the Dark Lord? But because they've also done so well that you've earned, you and each of your friends, a +1 circumstance bonus to any social check with these cultists for the foreseeable future. Yeah.
That's very exciting.
I do like that.
Yes, you all can't talk shit about Ghoul now.
Yes, we can.
I was just so
About
certain.
Ghoul.
I was just
That's
so
what
certain
Ruben's
that more of
for.
those rats were gonna die.
Same. That's why I brought up the counter. I was like, well, he sent more rats to his death. We may as well just keep track at this point.
We just hear like several pops from upstairs. Like,
Oh.
Like, no!
No, Mom.
Gotta have them pop.
No! So-
I won't put any more rat deaths on Ghoul's conscience unless he chooses.
A Nemesis Systems just starts, but it's the rats.
Royal Wat, number 937. So, with this information now, we all reconvene. What do we do?
I have a Robus set up that cornmeal pot, and I get some bowls of it and hand them to cultists and converse with them while they hopefully eat, assuming they choose to have a bowl.
As
like-
Arobus's shadow kind of crawls across the floor in the candlelight of the nonfiction section, the cultists kind of like turn their backs and kind of gaze in horror before a big old cauldron pot of corn chowder is set down and several bowls are had out. And you notice the cultists go, oh, how... Oh, what is that divine smell? They all begin to flock towards the corn chowder.
Hey, it's Corn Chowder. Come, eat with me. Tell me your stories. I would hear how you all found yourselves in the cult. Yes, Urania.
Oh, I just want to like loom menacingly behind you while this all occurs.
Okay. If you want to aid in any social check by adding your intimidation,
Yes.
just let me know. We can roll an aid. You can aid Glint in any of this.
Great.
Several cultists come up and they are clearly hungry, so they immediately begin eating corn chowder. But you see, there is a person, one of the cult members is eating corn chowder, and they look at you as they realize you're talking to them, and they go, "Oh, my name is Janine."
Well, nice to meet you, Janine. I'm Glint. How'd you find yourself in the cult?
Oh, I guess I heard the call of the Dark Master like everyone else did. And I knew my purpose was to aid in whatever his designs may be. As we all are. Yes.
Very true. Give me 2 seconds.
But also very vague. Care to elaborate?
I mean, if you want to know, actually, my family was from Lowtown, and we were scavengers, and we came to the library to look for supplies, and the Hierophant in his wisdom, of course, smote my parents down and took me into his embrace, as long as I chose the correct path.
So he murdered your parents and then indoctrinated you
liberated
from a
them from
young
their-
age.
Sacrilege.
What was their crime?
Existing.
Taking
Cool,
from
shut the
their
fuck up.
souls. That's what the Hierophant
will
said
mind
too.
your tongue, my friend.
I ignore Gould. Did he charge them with a? Did I just ask that?
She said stealing from the cult.
What did they take?
Oh, they were scavenging the library, so they were taking anything of value. Supplies, anything worth gold to trade for food or medicine.
How long ago was this?
I'm 32, so, 17 years ago.
Gotcha. So, oh my fucking god. Okay.
But I can tell you, my life is so much better in the cult. The Black Regalia is my new
it better
family.
cult just because you aren't wanting for anything and you and your parents happen to get in here under extenuating circumstances?
Yeah, pretty much.
Janine,
cult-
baby, when the bar is in hell already, like,
I mean, damn, Shadow Lord, look at Ruined City. Does it look like Disneyland out there?
I know. Did
Let me
you
ask. Go ahead.
like your parents?
They were. I try not to think about them. But they were parents.
That's fair. And how do you feel about the
Whenever we would scavenge in some of the broken houses, they would make me squeeze into small places because I was so small.
That's fair. But okay, so Glint gestures to the painting and is like, so how do you resonate with the no kings, no gods, just man and his reason?
The edict, yes, the edict of reason. The Dark Lord taught us that we don't have to be subservient to these forces that have no true dominion over our lives. The only dominion that matters is the one that we can build with our own minds.
Right, but would you not say so? The Hierophant isn't enforcing any sort of dominion over you all, or you specifically.
Well, I suppose he is, but that is all within the chain of command from the Dark Lord.
And how do we know that exactly? That is where he is getting his command.
What do you mean? The Hierophant has always been here. He's always served the cult.
Served the cult, maybe, but served the Dark Lord?
What do you mean?
This doesn't seem like... Now, I was not here when the Dark Lord was in power. However, my people were. And there are stories. And I remember them. And things may not have been fantastic, but they were better than this fucking shithole.
And who are your people? Are you from Lowtown as well?
You could say we are from a little further than Lowtown.
Oh, I suppose that's right. The cult has been suffering and isn't in its glorious form as in the stories of old. Glint, Glint and Raina, you're working on Janine at the same time. I will accept a diplomacy check from either of you.
You want to do the diplomacy and I'll aid? This was your idea.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless...
So is aiding? How does aiding work? Because
it's
not
15 DC 15. If she succeeds, you get a +1.
So Kinsey needs to roll first, is what you're saying?
Not necessarily. You guys can roll whenever.
Oh no, I get a +1. Well, do we get? So
What's
it's a +1 from Kinsey.
diplomacy?
So it's a +1 as well from Ghoul then. So I should be rolling with a +2 circumstance.
Yeah, if Kinsey passes her check to aid you.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just the +1 from Ghoul.
So what's Kinsey rolling?
I rolled trash. My apologies.
Kinsey is not successful in aiding you, so no, you'll just get the +1 from Ghoul.
I rolled a 4. Oh
That is not a success, my friends.
It's not. The dice are playing in my face this time, or this game.
Janine shakes her head and she says, "None of you were here when the Hierophant took over. He stepped in.
Neither were you.
And so, as a matter of trust, faith even, we know that the Hierophant protects us. And he has protected us from the gangs, the pirates, from the roaming monsters that are left over.
Having parents.
Indeed, but
Functioning
life is
as a
and the
basically
Hierophant is
god.
giving me so much more.
King, if you will.
He has taken over sort of an authoritative position here within the cult, but he had to, considering the circumstances.
Did he?
So, my understanding is that he's put himself at the top of a hierarchy that he created, and he continues to let problems happen while saying that he is the only solution to those problems.
Yes.
Interesting.
At this point, you guys notice there is a crowd that is gathered around the Corn Chowder pot, and the three of you, Glint, Ruben, and Orania.
We might not win her, but maybe we could win everyone else.
Ruben, I will also accept a diplomacy check from you.
I am not trained in diplomacy.
I'm not either.
I am, guys. Hold
Let
on.
Kinsey do it.
Then you should roll the check, and they should aid you.
And with my aid, can I roll that aid with the circumstance bonus since I bought the clam chowder?
I mean,
Is this
I
just a
could've-
flat D20?
Diplomacy is adds your charisma.
Well, I mean for aiding Kinsey.
Fuck!
It's
I'm hero pointing it.
It's when you're aiding somebody, you're rolling the same skill check that they are, or a different skill check to aid them.
This is a nightmare. This is a fucking nightmare. I'm back. I'm back to rolling garbage. Amazing. This house is a fucking nightmare.
This could be a good moment to pray to Kahat. Because you guys have already failed one
You throw us
diplomacy
a
check.
bone because the dice are trying to fuck us with no lube.
I'll say-
and I honestly don't appreciate it at this point.
What hottie in the chat wants to give us that hero point?
I will show a little nip. I don't think I can do that on stream.
You can just send me a pic privately, Remy.
Okay.
That's
We can just
that's for Patreon members only.
Only lords.
Want to see a little Remy nip? Become a subscriber to the Nerds Can Patreon.
And then a silence fell over the chat. Devastating.
Oh no.
Oh, she's busy doing something. I know she is.
But I put on my sexy chocolate commercial voice.
God,
it was just for her.
Fidela says she will, but no nip, please.
Okay.
Yeah, Fidela.
Okay, you
Saving
may
the
have
day.
one more reroll, Kinsey.
Fidela, did you leap
What
to your
Kinsey
phone
reroll?
again?
While Kinsey rerolls, in the immortal words of one of my favorite Rinper performers, I'll staple a $20 bill to my chest for $20. And for $20, I can be convinced to not do it as well.
A gentleman's 26, sir. Surely that will do something.
Also, for people who don't know, Mika, the internet connection went out, so that's why she's gone. She figured it out. 26, is that what you got?
Yeah.
That is a critical success.
Ayo, let's go.
Okay, so
Thank you, Fidela.
You had a 1 failure, so that was you were at 0 victory points. You went to -1 due to that failure. You were out at 1 victory point because your critical success gets you 2. So you're at 1 victory point right now.
See, I summoned them all with my sexy chocolate commercial voice.
Ooh. I see your point. Perhaps the Hierophant is in conflict with the edict of authority.
Mm-hmm.
But due to his other adherences, I still believe that he is a worthy attributor to the cause. And as far as the cult is concerned, we would be lost without his guidance. Think of how he suppressed the revolution from the blasphemers. We would be a fully fractured cult if not for that.
Baby, you already... Yeah, there are 3 fucking factions we talked to.
But it's still under one roof.
Is it?
The library has not fallen yet.
But it is in fucking disarray.
Regardless, his power, the secrets of his power, still show him as a worthy leader that none has bested yet.
So what you're saying is, if you show yourself as a worthy leader, you just get to pick and choose what tenets you apply, or that you have to follow from the Dark Lord? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying.
All leaders will have to compromise, as the world is more complex than the simplicities. But the wisest of our leaders are able to sway their laws so as to create the best outcome.
I think that what you actually mean is the most well manipulative of your leaders pick what they want that will serve them best and not everyone else, usually at the expense of everyone underneath them.
But that's what is so beautiful about the Edict of Secrecy. For since we cannot know the mind of the Hierophant, in that secrecy there is trust, and in that loyalty great things can happen. We do not know his mind, and therefore it is not our place to question.
Can you list 5 great things he has done in the recent past?
Quickly, you have 30 seconds.
I would say, yeah, you have 30 seconds. List 5 great things he has done in the recent past.
He has kept the library under control.
That is like the bare minimum. I would not say that
Has
is great.
anyone tried to take it?
There are people who come up from Lowtown, aggressive
Like
members
you and your family who were in need.
Well, surely the needs of the cult are of supreme.
Cult you weren't a part of yet?
I can only speak for the cult itself, that it is we who must be taken on as priority, not those who come seeking whatever it is they might need.
Like you were.
Yeah, I suppose that is true. Make me either an intimidation or a diplomacy check.
I can roll an intimidation check, baby.
Do it! Do it! That was pretty good.
I was ready to crash out.
23. That is a success. That is 2 victory points, okay? You will need 4 if you want a critical success for the group. You'll need 1 more to get a regular success, and we have 1 more edict to talk about. Of course, I understand. Clearly, the Dark Lord was a little more proactive with his subjects, whether or not they were within or without the cult. But the one thing you cannot fight the Hierophant, and the chief and most important edict, is the Edict of Ambition. Ambition. The Hierophant has claimed ownership and rulership of the cult for almost 100 years. No one has been able to displace him. He rules with an iron fist.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Continue.
He rules with an iron fist, and through his ambition, we are given purpose. Through his ambition, we are identified. We are given persona. That.
Now, the thing about his iron fist, he took that iron fist and went after the weakest of the schisms. Like, the fist can't be too iron because schisms happen in the first place. And then he went after the weaker members and not the stronger ones. So it's like his
like
rule
his
can't
zealots.
be. Yeah.
Can't you see the wisdom of making the factions play against each other to cut the wheat from the chaff, to focus the cult into a stronger, more pure form?
No, I can't. I see an asshole going for the thing he can bite. He looked at the blasphemers and the zealots and was like, you know what? I can control the blasphemer, or I can murder the blasphemers because they don't have a demon backing them, and win after that. There was no situation where he was ever going to go after the zealot. He would have killed all the blasphemers, and your cult still would have been schismed because he didn't have the balls to go and tango with the blasphemers.
And he has also been allowing your numbers to go down a lot. And do you think it was honestly wise to allow your numbers to go down even further?
And the library looks like shit. Like, let's just be clear.
Wouldn't a message for his absolute rule been going for his strongest opponent and absolutely subjugating them?
Well, and also extending his reach beyond the library? If he is so ambitious, why has he been holed up in just this tiny little ecosystem he has built?
And Glint will turn around and, like, we'll take answers from any of you, he says to the cultists that are gathered around eating the corn chowder.
All the cultists are gathered around you now. They're all listening to this debate.
So it doesn't seem like we're just picking on Ginny too much. Glint's just like, and what say the rest of you? Why hasn't the Hierophant tried to spread his reach? Why is he going after the weaker members of the cults and not trying to cull his toughest opponents?
Once we are stronger, we shall take back the city.
You cannot be stronger if you are all hungry, though. He has not even fed you. I can tell by the looks in your eyes.
Food is a precious commodity.
But it shouldn't be.
He should have gone and taken the lower fields.
Is he using food as a way to control you, taking away your basic needs, and then dishing them out as a commodity for those that give him the most power, the most loyalty?
The blasphemers were the ones who were the best at maintaining the fields.
Mm-hmm. And then he killed them first.
Go ahead and make me a final diplomacy check. Based on your arguments, which I think were very good, I will give you an extra, and then instead of a +1 just from the rat, I'll give you a +2, so I'll get extra +1 for for a total of +2 for all the steps that you guys have made late in the journey. I will let whoever wants to roll the diplomacy check. We'll see what happens.
Not it.
Do I need to do it again?
Yup.
You're probably the one who has to do it, babe.
Okay. Here I go.
I expected Glint to be more shut in and scary and not.
Go! Let's fucking go.
I did it when it really counted.
Kinsey, I'm gonna need you to give me a final speech line or something.
Oh, come on, man. What I said earlier was good.
Yes, it was really good. Keep it. Give me one. Give me a final line to end on. Take that speech you wanted to give at the castle and give it here.
Oh, I forgot that. And it doesn't apply here. A good Dark Lord or Dark Lords should be focused on empowering all of you so that you can bolster us to continue to move out and move forward and grasp and push our oppressors into the dirt with the heel of our boots. So that way we can all rise, because you know what happens? When the water rises, everyone's boats rise together.
Yeah! Yeah! She's right!
Thunder.
Oh, you got it.
We can just add it in post.
The Hierophant has shackled us to a dark past that would let us slowly fade away to the dark.
Yeah.
These new Dark Lords, they carry on the Master's true will. They have the ambition to make us strong. I say we throw our lot in with them. Yeah! Somewhere Quintus is like, because you got a critical success, Kinsey, you got 2 victory points, which brings you up to 4, which is a critical success. So the edicts went fail, success, critical success, critical success. That's how you saved yourselves. Yeah, wow. The traditionalists
can't
are
do-
fully behind you in support. You watch as the custodian look over from the shadows, and when you guys look at her, she is like,
I still don't like you.
No, she's a sneaky bitch.
He's
Respectfully.
a snake, and I like snakes.
we shall go to
It's
the
one of
court."
those. She's gonna have to be the. We need to make sure we keep giving her things to distract herself with, because it's one of those like,
I mean,
bitch,
or
you
we
just
could-
you turned on your previous master. Why
Or
do
we
you think
could-
I don't think you're gonna do that to me at your earliest convenience?
Or we could kill her along with the Hierophant.
Well, baby steps.
Okay, just saying.
I'm
throw
gonna
it
look
out
at
there.
I'm gonna look at Ghoul and be like,
I have
"Or
12 health.
we can give her a mark."
Oh,
Weren't they horny for the marks, or was that Peggy's crew?
that actually is a really good idea. Who knew Ruben could have good ideas?
Ruben's getting into this whole Dark Lord thing now.
Unexpected from you, mortal, but I like the idea.
You see, so I'm gonna say the custodian has like her back turned to you, and she's like whipping them up, and she's saying, "Let us disguise our treachery and reproach the quorum as if we are still under the thumb of the Hierophant. When the time comes that our new Dark Lords give us the signal to strike, we shall reach out, and if the Hierophant uses his powerful magic to go against them, we shall cut down or dispel anything that would go against our new masters. Do you understand?" She's doing that while you guys are talking.
Can I see the balconies around us?
You're not in the nonfiction section. The balconies are like back in the center where like the
Okay.
map is right now. Like this is the central. The balconies are above this like ring, all around the the gibbet.
I'm down to mark her, but I say we wait till after we're done with all of this.
Yeah. We can make it as like the first thing
Yeah, I mean,
that
because
we
like,
do.
not that I'm trying to like rationalize it to her, but it's like, girl, you just turned on the Hierophant on what you would call empty promises. Like, anywho, nice work, everybody.
I think we should just put her on the spot. I don't think we need to explain. I think
No,
that the
that's fair.
minute this is over, we just put her on the spot and have her claim the mark.
If everybody claims the mark, she'll be the one standing out if she doesn't.
Oh, yes. Also, while we're talking about the mark, I respect, even though I have no control over who Corn/Ghoul decides to mark, I do, as we promised to the Jarlman, I do want to try to keep that mark on a strictly, not necessarily volunteer
Symbolic?
basis, but like, yeah, symbolic, or like, the cult makes sense. I don't want to have to be going through the townspeople and be like, sorry, we're going to mark everybody even though we said we didn't. Like, the cult's
That's
a bunch of weirdos, and they'll be, yeah, if that's okay.
The cult's kind of a wild card. This kind of seems
Yeah.
like maybe we need to like have,
They
have
need-
like a
Yeah.
You know, they've got that whole like
cult
crazed
thing.
zealotry thing going.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
kind of culty. The cult.
They
I'd
got,
say
like, a
that
cult
they're on the
thing going.
cultish side. Believe it or not, for me, a little bit culty for my taste.
Hmm.
All right. I really want Mika to be here for this next part.
I mean, you could all. So what you could do, because usually we would go the full time, but originally it was just the 2 hours. If you want Mika to be here for the next part,
Let
you
me
can
just
see
type-
how the internet is going, and if you want to and are willing, we can just pick it up next.
We can do it a little
I
bit
would, I would
more.
wait for her.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
she said
I'm
it's-
fine waiting for her.
So she said it's storming.
Specifically, the combat is meant for 5 people.
Again,
So-
we can if Mika said it's storming,
Mika
we could
wants
just-
to kill all you because Mika not here. you picking up what I'm putting down?
Uh-huh.
we could play golf. We could play Super Battle Golf for the last hour
What?
of stream.
The final battle is actually like putt-putt. Like it's he like summons like a mini golf course and like that's the battle.
Yeah.
I actually love that.
Okay, so after finally talking and getting dealing with each of the factions, whether through force or diplomacy, all of our heroes return back to the center of the library into the main hall. And I've already kind of placed you into positions right here. But as you guys do,
I feel kind of good about, like we took out one entirely with force, because fuck that guy. And then we diplomated our way through another. And then we, kind of did an aggressive diplomacy with the last one. And it's really,
It was a coup.
It was one of those, hello, Janine. Tell us about your world. Damn, wouldn't it be crazy if I just poked a hole right there, and then another one there, and another one there? And it's like, everyone, gather around. We're ruining Janine's life. We're making her question literally everything.
If only it was this easy with cultists in real life.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Have you ever read those articles about the people that go undercover in the cults and they know it's a cult and they're still drawn in and find themselves becoming members and following along completely faithfully?
It's so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Community is really, really powerful to make people do things.
Yeah, also, knowing makes no difference. Just in general with most things, right?
Psychology of cults is, fascinating.
I actually watched a whole documentary that was, how to deprogram someone from a cult, and it was very cool. There's Blasphemer.
Sorry.
Blasphemer.
There was no time for someone to medicine check me, right?
I can't do that. I don't know why I started to talk. That's not a thing I do.
And Aaron, it's okay if they didn't. It's just letting me know if I'm about to turtle up.
You could have. It only takes 10 minutes. You had 30. So you had 20 minutes after you got done with the traditionalist. You had 10. So 10 minutes. Treating wounds takes 10 minutes. So you could treat wounds for 2 people. But have you already been treat wounds already?
Glint did not get any treatment last time.
So yes, we can treat wounds on you then.
I think that Sarai can also treat wounds, I believe.
I can have Sarai roll treat wounds real quick.
Cool.
She doesn't have personal beef with you, so probably she'd be chill.
Yep. You heal. Sarai's able to heal you 14 hit points.
Cool. I am Glint. I am strong.
Cool. You are now. You cannot have people treat your wounds for a whole hour now. Okay.
That's fine with me.
What'd you say, JK?
I also does treat wounds come from having just a high medicine check, or is that a skill feat you have to have?
No, you just if you can do medicine, if you're trained in medicine, then you can roll treat wounds.
Oh, I would like to roll treat wounds. Does that also count for? Is treat wounds separate from battle medicine?
Yeah, battle medicine allows you to do it in combat.
But it's still the same hour cooldown, right?
Correct.
Okay,
all the
so
same things apply.
And then you battle medicine.
All the same things apply.
We're learning, Aaron.
I'm so proud of you. Do you want Sarai to treat wounds on you, Corwin, or would you like to do it on yourself?
Just so I get the specifics, is it that treat wounds you can't get treated for wounds, period? Let's say if I do it on myself,
So if you treat wounds on yourself for a whole hour, nobody in the world can treat wounds on you until that hour is up, right? So you get your chance to treat wounds, and then you gotta wait an hour before it happens again.
And some of us only prepare one healing spell a day, so...
And then those of us who can cast more than one healing spell a day are maybe out of spell slots.
This can only go well.
I wanted to go back to the castle.
You're right, but Aaron was gonna make us stay there for a week.
I mean, I don't make you do anything.
Can I donate my hero point?
Yeah.
I'll let you donate your hero points at the end of the session.
Takes away our whole extra hero point.
That is a critical success. Roll 4d8, Corwin.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
4d8.
Right. If anybody ever chooses to be an expert in medicine, you can bump the DC up to from 15 to 25. And then if you hit that, I think it's like 4d8 plus
Oh my
10 or
God.
something like that.
Jeez.
That's like all of your HP back.
That was a lot of health.
That's a lot of health.
He's good. That was a good medicine check. This is pretty good, y'all. Being a doctor is pretty good.
Nah.
Um,
Not in this game.
Just look over at Ghoul and he's got one of those like Smoothie King cups and he's just like, B vitamins.
You guys watch as you guys are kind of like patching yourselves up and kind of like, you know, fixing yourself, getting ready for this quorum. You know, 5 minutes before the Hierophant is supposed to reemerge, you can just hear it's just the quiet sound of the rain falling down on the wooden beams that make this giant dome in the center of the library. As little bits of water drip down past the kind of ancient, strange-looking statues that would be Egyptian in our eyes. You see cultists begin to emerge. The custodian takes up a place of kind of into the back left corner. Blasphemers walk in from the fiction center, from the fiction section. A few of the zealots, the zealot cultists, do emerge, but kind of stay at the back. They seem fearful since you have chosen to conquer them. As you guys are standing there, you finally hear a great and mighty boom, doom, doom, reverberate throughout the Black Library. And at the top of the third floor of the railings, high above you guys, almost 50 feet into the air, you see the visage of the Hierophant appear. And next to him is, of course,
I look at the custodian. See, I told you he was still alive.
he might be undead now.
Real quick, if you could do something other than rain sounds, it's putting some of our chat to sleep.
Oh, but this doesn't sound so nice. Ugh.
Too nice. a little
do
little
this.
more suspense, a
Ooh,
little
how's
more
this
tension.
feel? How's this feel? This feels good, right?
I don't know. I can't hear it. I have to turn it off, or I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I dig it.
The Hierophant emerges forth with his hands held aloft, almost like a pontiff would. And in fact, it almost evoked, for those of you who lived in Requiem, especially Ruben, it really does evoke that sense of like religiosity. As the Hierophant holds their hands up high, he says, "So, we have returned with each of the champions here to speak on behalf of their decision for the court. I, Hierophant of the Black Regalia, and Quentus, Arbiter of the Hands of the Dark Lords. This would be the time that I would call the quorum to vote and let the voices of the cultists speak. But I think the champion from the New Dark Lords has something to say."
Oh God.
Yes, I'm so happy to be standing here next to the Hierophant, and I just feel so lucky to be addressing my brother and sister after such a long time. And you know, before I get started, I'd just like to say, and he looks down at each of you and say, that it is not opposite day. And without any further ado, I just want to say that after a long chat with the Hierophant, I think he's great. And really, there's no reason for us to follow the New Dark Lords anymore, since we have such a great leader here. And, as a further note, that no one here is magically charmed to say certain things that they wouldn't normally say. That is ridiculous. And according to the rules of that magical charming, I should further reiterate that such a magical charming would not be admissible unless admitted hypothetically an authoritative quid pro quo type situation in its explanation. So without further ado, all hail the Hierophant.
Hierophant, you dead ass right now, bro?
I say that is so fucking obvious. That was just sad.
Ah, well,
You can control minds, and that's the best you can do? Pitiful, man.
I think we've heard everything we need to hear. If there's nothing else, no quorum is needed, and I will bid adieu to
actually,
our friends.
No. Shut the fuck up. Excuse me, traditionalists, zealots, blasphemers, please say your piece.
The traditionalists speak up. Hierophant, your ambition has slipped. Not only do you flaunt your power, but you also mistake what the true will of the Dark Lord is. It stands right in front of you. The zealots, we, by right of conquest, must adhere to the will of the new Dark Lords.
That's fucking right.
Yeah! Fuck you, Hierophant! You killed some of my people! You come down here, I'll beat the shit out of you with my wooden spoon!
Actually,
Oh,
I
this
would
is-
like to see that. Can we...
While this is happening, can I go up and like sort of gesture to Quintus to like join us on this side of things?
He looks at you and goes, I'm good. I'm good. I like this guy. He's great. You should get to know him. He's such a nice guy.
Get to know him from over here. Come on.
The Hierophant says, oh, you like him, don't you? I see how I can get you now. And he grips Quintus by the back of his.
I lunge at
scruff of his
him.
coat.
I lunge
He's
straight at the fucking.
2 floors above you, Ruben.
And when I rage, I can move at my like running speed up a wall when I climb. So I choose to rage and I go at this guy right now.
Okay. As you do so, you see Quintus get snatched up. Ruben, you just want to lunge from the first floor. Give me an athletics check. Because I might, you shouldn't be able to, but it's cool. So I'll consider it. But give me an athletics check.
Does it
That's
take eggs?
pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, so you begin to leap 28 feet into the air.
He's doing it.
Ruben, remind me to give you an extra hero point at the start of next session, okay? As you
Hold
do,
him to that
you
shit.
watch as the Hierophant clearly just draw a symbol of purple eldritch energy in the air, and you feel something catch you around your ankle, Ruben, and throw you back down on the ground. But you hold
I
on.
need to be okay.
You roll and land on your feet as you see this statue animate. And you watch as the large statue of Set throws Ruben
Nice.
back down onto the ground floor. And you see the Hierophant say, oh great, now he gets to watch you all die. And once they are gone, there will be consequences for all those who refuse me as the will of the Black Regalia.
Before we end, because I feel like you're about to end, Glint's gonna look at the traditionalist and be like, weren't y'all supposed to stop that from happening? Didn't the custodian tell y'all as soon as you saw him doing any magic shit to stop that shit?
You watch as all of the statues begin to animate, and the custodian goes, we'll defeat the ones on the left, you defeat the ones on the right, and you 5 can fight the big one.
I could take on Set. Let's go. Are they all statues of deities? First Neogotha.
Uh-huh.
Now we've got Set. Who else is in the room?
I mean, it's not
What other
actually
statues
Set
are
because
there?
Set doesn't exist in this world. Well, maybe he does, but I haven't decided on that yet.
Okay.
Custodian looks at you and says, Les, we got our own problems now. We beat them through overwhelming force, and then we deal with the Hierophant.
Hierophant.
Clear?
Else we wouldn't be having this conversation. Glint murmurs to himself.
Oh, you can complain after we're not all dead, okay? Now shut up and fight.
Shut up and fight, 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 fight.
And that's where we'll conclude today's session.
You don't know if Set's a god in this world?
Well,
Like
no,
the statue?
he's not.
So it's not
Yeah.
set in stone?
Hey, Ruben, remind me to take away that point. We'll end early because Mika should be here for this fight, especially against this guy.
Look at the memes.
And for now, I will say thank you to my players. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, JK. Thank you, John. Thank you, Kinsey. Thank you, Mika. I hope you see this in the pod. Let's go look at some memes and we'll call it for a day. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Sounds good
Don't forget to
me.
go watch our clip. I worked really hard on it.
Clips. We got clips. Everyone, please tell me about your favorite thing to happen today.
Look at my list of possible clips. Ignore the katakana that I am working on, but
I'm not
Nice.
gonna lie to you. I will not be able to edit that many.
no,
clips
it's
in a
okay.
week.
It's just there for your. You can.
You're doing God's
They're
work,
there
right?
for your backlog. Not necessarily backlog. Like they are there when you want. Like I want a clip for the week. Let me select from.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay, what was everyone's favorite thing to happen to the session? Favorite moments?
The rat's not getting murdered.
Yes.
Rats, yeah. I was
The
happy
rat's
about that.
doing good and not dying.
Ghoul really like coming through on this. Honestly, like we started the whole debate because Ghoul like found out that like that's what they're into.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That really like turned things around. We
Yeah,
got the traditionalists because of him. Yep.
I liked Sexy Satan having to carry a pot of chowder. And that was pretty great.
Pretty good chowder.
I wanted to make a meme of that, but I couldn't come up with anything clever.
My favorite thing was, you going by. I liked the social puzzle today for each of the edicts.
Mm.
I had a fun time putting that together. Let's look at some memes.
Yeah.
Mika, when the DM asks if she can do the recap. I'm sorry, Mika. POV, your biggest fan is the self-appointed hero point god, so you know you're safe.
Hey.
Nice. Aaron getting his camera adjusted.
It was off. It was making me crazy.
You know what, whatever.
It was making me insane. I could think of nothing else.
Post on screen smooch Aaron. Gorge. Every time she kisses me, it makes me go gorge.
He's gonna do that now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Sarai coming through today with a sick burn. Oh, Ruben casted as Henry Cavill. What do you think? Did you cast Ruben as Henry Cavill?
All
I
I
don't
know
know
is
that
that
he's
I am
active.
Henry Cavill, so
There you go, baby. There you go. We should
That's-
also think about who we'd cast to play each of our characters. I think
Oh,
that'd be
I
fun.
hate that game.
Sarai staring at Ruben after reading him. For Phil. That is really a great face.
this is the third session in a row Sarai has just given me a fucking sick burn. Like,
And Mika just fucking throws them out like it's nothing, man. Like
Yeah.
in the
I do
most
need-
casual way
I'm gonna put this out
possible.
into the zeitgeist. I do need the like Ruben relationship Sarai Arania thing to burble into something. We got a taste. There was a taste of it with Arania and Ruben by the book. Like there was that really good perception check. So I want to see that.
I'm just waiting to use that against him. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
And
but we can't
you'll see that when we
can't
get to it in the
always-
memes.
We can't always use Ruben's path just to hurt him.
Yeah,
right?
but
right.
No,
but
it's
that's everyone
fine.
else's job. I want to be mean.
It's got to be someone's job, but I want to see between Ruben, Sarai, and Arania to see where that relationship goes. from here.
apparently it's
It
everybody.
started here, so it's got to go somewhere. Wherever it goes, it's got to go somewhere.
Except Corwin.
I
Corwin's
think
the only
just-
one that's nice to me.
It's Corwin.
I think the
He's a sweet boy.
coyote teasing is playful. It's not hurting your feelings like, hey, by the way, remember how you murdered a whole bunch of people?
Oh no, I didn't think it wasn't. I didn't think it was hurting feelings.
No.
But-
That was Remy Glint
Yeah,
to
I was gonna say, that's some
John
some
Rubin.
Oh, okay,
gentle
got
teasing camaraderie.
it. Good.
Yeah.
good. The
versus
thing I'm saying is that like
knives.
story wise, like you fuckers have set up a relationship dynamic, and now
Also, the Discord
That's-
disappeared on stream.
yeah, that keeps
No.
happening. I don't know why the OBS stops streaming a window when I close it down. I don't have that set up. So, anyways, Ruben pouting again. Keep those coming. These are great.
Just sad dogs. It's so
Iranians
easy.
Storing Ruben's pain for later.
It's exactly what I
Surprise
said.
tool that will help us later.
Yeah. I'm like,
very
oh,
That's great.
A Hierophant using mind control. Yeah, this face, that is the face of his mask. You just see weird eyeballs behind that. Oh, look, the funny rats are back. Oh no, the dream is using rats. Yep. The real manipulator of your pain is me. I'm going to give you all hero points every time you can intro.
this was
that
just what I
interrupt
thought of on our
every
break.
session, right? Every session, right? Little orphan indoctrinated Janine. That is, I only take credit in that I was forced to make up a character on the spot and give them a backstory for you to investigate. That is my only crime Aaron is guilty of. Remy and Ruben trying to enlighten Janine. Cool. The party waiting for Kahat to bestow mercy. Come on, do something.
Please.
Oh, fuck. Kinsey rolling a nat 20 diplomacy. What the coins have finally forgiven me. Yeah. How's it feel, babe?
It was
Finally-
good. I critically succeeded twice in all of that diplomacy. I'm sorry, by the way. I didn't realize that I was the one with the diplomat. I had already agreed to be a looming presence, and then it was like, oh no, you guys aren't trained in this? Fuck, hold on.
Oh, wait, you guys actually suck at this shit.
You're actually very bad.
I
Hold
also would have
on.
accepted like this.
Glint's a scary boy.
Intimidation. Intimidation also works.
Which is why when I rolled the intimidation was
That's
one
right.
of the crits
So
I got.
next time,
Wake
I'll do
someone
the
up.
talking,
Cool
and
drinking.
you will loom menacingly.
That's right. Ruben
Yes,
trying to
yes,
save
yes,
Quintus's dumb. Parkour! It's funny.
That one is funny.
All right, team. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all the people in stream that share. Barry Mac, Darkman, Fidela, True Potato Wife. You're always the real ones. You are our small but mighty audience, and we love you each. Mwah. We will hopefully see you next week with Mika's internet connection stronger and better than ever before. And we will conclude the back library in its entirety. And then we can get back to the castle. And we can talk to all our friends there, especially Corvus. Corvus wants to talk to you guys so bad.
But I want to talk to
Oh,
Alteus.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
Of course we do.
Of course. We gotta get that Alteus relationship meter up, baby.
We have to give him that wood.
We get in there, it's like, Corpus is that hello, masters, get out of my way. Alteus!
Exactly.
I can't wait to watch that relationship bloom. Wait, you're in a love triangle. Oh my god, wait. This is great
It's
for
becoming
me.
a YA novel with every session. All right.
Yes.
Everyone say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.